Apparently, Manchester United attempted to go to a 4-3-3 formation, according to Ruben Amorim, with changes coming due to Manchester United players leaving to AFCON. Now, this is what has been said. Um, After the Wolves game, Amorim told the players that a formation change would come, and work has been done on Carrington during the week. The manager is looking at adapting his formation more like a 4-3-3. Amorim said this: "We need to adapt a little bit to the way we are going to play games. And that is a good opportunity to do that because we are going to play the same. We cannot play the same way without Ahmad, Brian, and Mazraoui because of the characteristics. That is going to be really hard to get. They have more or less the same characteristics, the both of them, and we are losing them for a few games. But it's a good opportunity for us to try and play in a different way. I think we need to work on the variability of the way in which we play, especially in the build-up. I think I need to find different ways to take all the juice from the team, from the squad. I'm just trying to find out solutions to win more games." So again, that has been the major break-in. Ruben Amorim looking to change his formation. Now again, this comes as a massive surprise to me especially. I mean, Ruben Amorim is someone who said he's never going to change the way he plays. He's stubborn in that. And to the day that he leaves United, he's going to be playing that consistent way. Now I think what he's probably found out is the fact that the system that he's playing probably not working. It's not getting the best out of this squad. Now again, of course, going to a 4-3-3 does have its negatives, but immediately it does have its positives. I mean, if Manu can't start in a 4-3-3, then again, something's gone wrong. If he does start, it shows that Ruben Amorim rates him. And again, it's huge because the fact that it's come from Laurie Ritwell as well is very reliable. So again, significant time on a 4-3-3 has been spent. Amorim's seriously considering moving away from a back three. This would be a major tactical evolution, though he wants to make his one in his own terms, not due to outside pressure. And I think that's something that, again, is vital. Amorim cannot... I know the media are putting a lot of pressure on him. They're going to put a lot of pressure on any Manchester United manager that comes in. You can't afford to kind of go on what they say. Again, the main new one has been something that has been forced, the fact that he's dropping him out. But again, could we see a 4-3-3 today? And again, it just gives us variability, different options. You bring on players, you change the formation. I think that's something that, again, we've been needed to see for a while. I think flexibility. And again, I think it's vital to see what Manchester United are trying to do going forward. Adaptability. He definitely saw something against the Wolves games, and he sees something in the fact that now we're missing Ahmad, Mazraoui and Mbeumo, and he believes now this is the perfect chance to change the formation. Now, in terms of team, what does he go for? I think Lamont's in goal. Talking about the Bournemouth game, Lamont's in goal, back four, Dalot left back, Dalot right back, Shaw left back, maybe Martinez and Yoro as your back two, Casemiro, Bruno, and obviously Manu in that midfield. I think that adds a lot more control as well. And there are benefits as well. And then you go Cunha and Mbeumo if he's not gone to AFCON, and Mount through the middle. Now again, there are problems with that. I think Shaw, can he play left back? Dalot, natural position right back, again is good. So yeah, I mean, change of formation. There are obviously interpretations to what the starting 11 will be, but I think we get a huge indication from the game against Bournemouth today what Amorim is trying to do with the team. And again, he needed adaptability. Is he about to change to a 4-3-3? Probably. And I think we do need a lot of variability, lot of flexibility in this squad as well. So 4-3-3, I think it was needed. We've needed a change. And I think 4-3-3, it changes everything for Manchester United. It gives a totally different way of playing. And we know Amorim has had to adapt. He talked about when he first came to the league, he learned a lot about himself in the first couple of weeks and months and changing the team. I think the 3-4-3 does have its benefits. I think it gets the best out of the attack from United in Cunha and Mbeumo, who like to operate in that inside channels. It gets the best out of Ahmad as a right wing back. But then it does have its limitations. No Manu in the team, playing with two midfielders, that does get bypassed quite a bit. But again, it's a massive surprise that Ruben Amorim is trying to change his formation, and it certainly is. It's very interesting to see what he does with that. It probably will only be minor changes, but again, it shows his. It shows that he is open to making change. So we'll have to wait and see what happens tonight against Bournemouth. But the fact that Ruben Amorim is willing to change his formation, it's some huge news for Manchester United, because you never expected it. I mean, 3-4-3. Thought that Amorim was was kind of going to stay on that for the time at Manchester United. But yeah, it's been a lot of work been going on at Carrington with this system. Again, he's been trying to get the best out of his players. He talked about how Bournemouth is a totally different avenue and a different team in which they play. So adaptation will be needed to the way in which United operate this game. But again, it is very fascinating to see. Do I think a 4-3-3 will work? I think it will. I think we do have a lot of good players to get out of this system. It gives us more control in midfield. And yeah, Amorim said we have to talk about how he has to adapt with him losing players due to AFCON. So yeah, we will have to wait and see. We do lose some big players. Ahmad and Burma Mazraoui have been three influential players to this team, and yeah, Amorim admitted himself he needs to adapt, he needs variability, and he said AFCON is the perfect opportunity to do that. So again, we'll have to wait and see. Will it be implemented? Probably. There probably will only be minor changes.